Welcome to the Joker channel. Welcome back, guys. I'm Joker. This is Trevor, the cameraman. I don't know what this had, but I'm just on some cocaine with it. I already got a link because I already tried making a video. Let me pack the filler for you guys. Sorry. Okay, cameraman, stick on. I'll stick. I'll come forward. There you go. Wait, we'll put it in here. Okay. Anyways, I have a question for you after this. Can they?
I can. Should plug this in.
Alright. Okay. You guys want to pack the lid? Now we're going to do it while we're asking asking questions. Okay, anyways, how much would don't worry about the background. How much would a wood chuck? How much would a woodchuck woodchuck? My other question is if a tree falls down in the middle of the woods and nobody's there, does it sound? But anyways, we got two topics to talk about today. That's why the cameraman is in there. Now, we both believe there is ghosts, demons, and angels. What's your guys' thoughts on that? Comment that down below. Down below. Anyways, what's your thoughts, cameraman?
I don't know.
What's your thoughts on the whole ghost thing?
Shoot. I don't know if they're real, or that they're not, or they are. So, a part of me thinks that they're real.
We've had experiences with them, haven't we?
Yeah.
Now, on top of the thing, what's your opinions on Ouija board?
Ouija board. I don't know, never. That's just one.
I on the other hand have messed with one. A few.
Part of me is a little bit scared to mess with one of those, because all the stories you hear of them.
Some like me, I'm not too afraid of those because I've seen what you do one of them. If it does, possess. But pretty much with the Ouija board, it's pretty much like crystal ball. It's especially inclined with all that stuff like your awakening, all that stuff. You sort of have a grasp on what a Ouija board does. Pretty much is a gateway between here and the ghost. It's a way for things to communicate. Like that's why on the Ouija board it has like yes, and then it has the alphabet, and then it has like 0 to 9, like 1, 9, 0, 1 to 9, 0. Right there. That's pretty much your basic Ouija board. It has like a triangle. It has like a magnifying glass that shows letters of whatever you're trying to communicate with to answer your questions. But it's a gateway to whatever it is. And you don't sometimes you don't want to mess with that up because if you do believe in it, you could get something really horrible. You don't want that because most people don't know how to deal with that. Most people don't know how to deal with that. But anyways, what's your guys' opinion about Ouija board and whatnot? Comment that down below.
Ouija board.
Yeah, Ouija, whatever. But anyways, on to the next topic. We don't have much experience with all that stuff. Even though we've done a lot of that in our house, which is 100% to live in our house because um, we live in a two-story house that's over 100 years old, and
You have a creepy ass basement too.
well, yeah, I mean it's not so creepy because we've been out there
Yeah.
quite a lot.
It's not creepy, you know, unless you're alone at night, you know. You just hear a lot of stuff. Not saying it's you know, like a ghost or anything, but you know, could be selling, you know. But it's a really old house.
But anyways, like we have a ghost, we have a pair of children ghosts in our house. There's so often you can hear them if the house is silent. You let them play with a ball up and down the stairs and hear a faint of laughter and the balls. Now we tried to record these ghosts and capture them on camera, but it just doesn't work out for us. And then on to my next topic was like my thing on zombie apocalypse. There's some major talked about this like a day or two ago. But what would you do in a zombie apocalypse, cameraman?
Shit, I don't know. Kick ass. I don't know.
Like we're not the type of people that say, "Oh, we're gonna go blow up shit and shoot some ton of zombies and become zombie slaves." We did that enough in Black Ops and Black Ops 2.
Yeah. I think we just try to be safe, you know.
Try to survive as long as possible.
Yeah. Try to go like the safe way too, you know.
Like survival situation like that, you want to be, use some common sense. Be safe about that.
We ain't gonna go out there just like YOLO, you know, and going out there and slicing up zombies left and right, you know, unless we have to.
We're gonna try to, supplies like food, water, ammunition, guns. Well, also where we are, building up a setup around our place or that we're at. And people don't realize that, you can know a little bit if you're smart enough. But your chances of surviving this sometimes decrease because you can't watch back all the time. That's why you want at least a small group of people. And that's where the people are like, oh, people group together, that's horrible. Not really. It's a smart thing to do because you can have, like, you have people to watch your back, to make sure that you're safe and doing shit.
Yeah, the only problem with more people is more mouths to feed.
Yeah. And, if you have a big group, you can, send people out to do things like and have them guarded. But we play it safe. Like we get like a small group of 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
Because really that's all you need. And like we'd safeguard our place that we were at while stockpiling, like food, medicine, ammunition, all the things that you need to survive. But
I think we get like right now, you know.
probably good.
Cause we're kind of country, country enough, you know, where we know how to like farm and hunt, you know.
Pretty much if it was just me and the cameraman, we'd survive on our own because we sort of had this planned out for a while. And this isn't just for the zombie apocalypse. This is for any type of apocalyptic situation.
Anything happens, you know.
Like we our family, God forbid that they'll end up dying for some reason or another. As long as me and the cameraman would survive.
Yep. You know how to do things.
Between the two of us, I mean, we easily, we last a little bit. Because we get keep each other out of, just from the differential thinking between.
Yeah.
Surviving isn't only like in a apocalypse. Surviving isn't only about the safest place to be. People think, oh, high up is the safest place. No, not really, because once you get high up, what happens is when you gotta run, when you overrun. I mean, if it was anything but zombies, you'd be safe high up. But Ursa Major pointed out another good topic. He said that people are a lot more dangerous in that type of situation than zombies are. That is true because once there's no order from society, that's what society mainly does um, for humanity. That is the one thing that's done right is kept order. And once that order is gone, you got society breaks down and you don't have it, which makes people more dangerous than anything else. Where would I go? I would go I'd go in the woods somewhere, mountains. I'd try to get away from society.
Yeah.
Try to gather as much things as I could and go up, live off of the land. You know, try to find woods because then you go up there, you're away from the more dangerous things. Now, um, That's one thing people don't realize is that it's like you don't want to stick in urban areas because one people are there, and if you're in a zombie apocalypse, there's gonna be a shit ton of zombies wherever you go because like every place has at least 100 or so people. You think about maybe half of those are zombies by now. I mean, and then you got the other half that are probably banded together somewhere or in their own groups, and there's no society to protect you from it, and there's no society protecting them from you. So they're gonna, either shoot on side or try to govern themselves and come up with a way, and it just makes it harder to move from one town to the next because those different groups. It's a major got a shit show, because people would band together. I wouldn't be necessarily, you still got good from the World Cup. They ain't gonna shoot first and ask questions later. Then you got those people that would raise you and shoot you and ask questions later. They're out to blow shit up and kill things because they have more reason to do it. So you got those things to worry about, and other than zombies, those guys just add more to the factor. That's why I say you gotta get a small group because you're more protected that way. And if you have it planned out, like think of it as an elite squad or special forces unit. They have a medic, they have a gunner, they have a sniper, a scout, they have an assault right guy, that's support. That's pretty much what you have. And while they're doing things, they're also looking for other ways and stuff. Oh yeah, chicken neck. Anyway, sorry for the interruptions, guys. Right?
Yeah.
You gotta think of it, in your group, you're only trying to survive. You're only trying to get your group to survive.
Yeah. Also going with group and all that. Also, yeah, less people, that's what's more. That's like people care, you know, and just take care of.
which makes it a little bit easier to move around. To gather enough supplies for your group.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in a big group, like if you're trying to form a tower type of thing, it becomes easier to get a bigger group because then you have people that do specific things, do specific jobs in the group while protecting, looking out on that side, whatever. But the only time a big group works is in that type of thing. When you when you got a small group, you're just trying to get. Sorry, something back in my throat. But anyways, once you got a smaller group, it's easier to scavenge and move around through the big areas. And if you get overrun by zombies or whatnot, you have enough people to make survival of it go a little higher. Now, if you got like people that are that have a plan of what they're going to do and not watch each other back, I mean that's pretty much what you can do. But once you get, that's not always going to work. And if you're a lone person, it's a lot harder to survive in that type of situation because a lot of people don't have that skills, and if they come into a horde of zombies or even a group of people, one isn't going to fit because not everybody has special forces training or anything like that, and you're going to be outgunned and outmanned. That's why you want at least a group of 5. Whenever you go out, you want a group of 5.
And hope that they at least know something about what the job,
And like when you get a smaller group, make a plan. Always have a plan and always have a backup plan.
Always try to find that person's like specialty too, and what they're getting,
Like, it's like a repeat stuff, but like what we do is we try to get higher up. We try to go into the woods. That way we're away from people, away from a lot of that danger, and we're gonna hopefully be away from zombies and whatnot. I mean, we'll still get stragglers out there, but once we're away from the dangers of towns and stuff like that, because once zombies hit the towns, I mean, you're gonna figure what maybe 75 to half of them to 75% of the town is going to be zombified within yourself, which makes that a dangerous place for you. And the only time you ever want to go into town or look for things is when you're actually running low on supplies, which makes that group highly, wanted because basically you get into a horde, you're gonna have some muscle behind you, and you're gonna have a better chance of survival. So, in the apocalypse, stay away from urbanized areas whenever possible because the threat of humans and zombies alike. Try to find a group. This is what we do. We try to find a group, a small group. We try to stay away from urban areas as much as possible. And we try to find, on our way out of urban areas, we try to gather as much supplies as possible. And we have a base camp. That's one of the main things we do. We set up a base camp of our group, and we just try to stick it out. would probably be the hardest because if you don't know, if without society and the warmth of houses and whatnot, and all the like I don't want to call them necessities, but all the technological advances that we have, and all the stuff required, winters are always the hardest on people that don't have electricity and things you come to know because people don't know how to deal with those.
Yeah. What you need basically is
Uh-huh.
the necessary things you need is warmth and food, water.
So during winter, food, water,
Yeah.
and water.
Doesn't matter doesn't matter if the warmth is a blanket that's keeping you warm enough, or you found a nice home or a nice house, or build yourself a nice little house type deal, if you can, or just a fire.
What we do is like I said, we do a smaller group. We build a base camp in the middle of woods or mountains or whatever. Try to isolate ourselves from like everybody else, and try to get far enough out of the path of zombies as possible. You know, if you ever watch Walking Dead, the first season, it's a good idea of being in the woods because they're far enough out of the urban areas to go away from all the harmful people, but they were also far enough from the path of zombies, even though they still got zombies and they still had to patrol the area and watch their backs out there because they still got some zombies on there. But that place was essential because one, not many people are going to go. Not many people are going to go out there because it's a little bit far away out of supplies. Two, there are the way of people like there's not many people like urban people. There's not good majority of group of people in the mountains.
Yep, and they are, most likely know what they're doing.
But you're gonna be away from a town because not many towns, not even there, are built in the woods.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's not. You have to clear out forest.
Yeah.
It's just not money. It's not cost efficient to build a huge town in the middle of the woods.
We may not be woods, right next to us, but we got the mountains. And if you're out there, you can find a good if you can hit a herd of antelope, and there's elk and deer,
Like I said,
mule, deer too.
in my last video, well, not my last, when I said last video about the survival type thing, know your region. That will help you in any type of survival situation. Play it smart, play it safe. Use common sense. Same goes for zombie apocalypse or any type of apocalypse thing. Even though your dangers are more geared to people in that type of situation, because like I said, society and the order it creates is down. So there's not going to be that order to stop people from killing without asking questions or having anybody say, hey, you can do that. So in a zombie apocalypse, me and him would go up in the woods with a smaller group. We would stick it out there. We try to build ourselves, a nice type of community. Watch each other's backs. Try to survive as long as we can. We try to stick out of urban areas so we don't have to deal with bigger hordes of zombies and people. Because in a zombie apocalypse or apocalypse of anything, the worst nightmare is people. Because they're scared. They're not going to think straight. They're going to go all survival casing. So they're going to try to, take your stuff. They're not not going to care if you live or die. Hell, they even shoot you themselves if it meant that their survival rate increases. So
yeah, that's when a lot of people, that might be like normal in every day, Then when the apocalypse comes, they turn crazy,
sorry, this is a longer video, but this is a topic that sort of needs a little bit longer video to explain, like how we do. And getting into our base camp, like we can set traps around our base camp. Always have people washing it and guarding it. We know the traps because we set them. We would have a stockpile of things, and we'd have that guarded and fortified. Which would be best is if you're a stockpile, you can stockpile where you live, because that's where you're going to be most of that. You don't want it in a separate building that you have to guard all the time. You want to put it where you live, like where you're staying, because that's where it's going to be less likely to get taken. Always have a contingency plan, which is a backup plan.
Yeah.
Like our backup plan would be, if we had to, we would try to find a farm or something that that if we had to, we could find a farm that's a little bit closer to town, but still far away from town. Other is like the woods isn't working out for us. We try to find a farm.
Yeah, and if it's, if apocalypse comes around the, harvest season, or harvest time, but before it, we got like corn and all that around here.
So, and we try to, go back to the older ways of doing things, like canning.
Yeah.
And, try to.
It doesn't take much to can,
And jerky type things,
Yeah, dude. And also in the mountains, there's big streams too,
Yeah, we learn how to fish.
And then the bears,
I mean, if you live like out, like where we live in Idaho, so there's mountains areas, woods, and country.
Lots of country.
So if we wouldn't need to go in for food. We just have to hunt it. We'd have to search for it. We'd take a bit of time and a little energy.
Even on some of the popular, like the everyday that people, everybody uses, you still find like rabbits and all that, it's really everywhere.
So like that's why we chose the woods, is because we wouldn't have to come down for food to like an urban area for food, because it would just take a little more energy. But if you get out in the woods or even out in the country type areas, you can find good sources of food, and you can learn how to, if you know a little bit, you can preserve them. Which is why, like, not urban areas are not the best, because like that's where everybody's gonna look for food and stuff, and all the food's gone. And you're gonna have to run into people that are more likely gonna shoot you before you can even talk to them. But anyways, right now what you guys do is get run on our plans, pretty much in the woods, smaller group of people, only come down to the urban areas if we have to. And we try to fortify our camp, whatever, so that we do have a safer place to be at. That's pretty much what our deal would be. And we wouldn't shoot and ask later. We'd ask, shoot,
Unless you come off as a dick, maybe,
and then we might shoot you first.
Or if you like,
yeah, or if you're kind of shoot you on the side.
Yeah, fuck the guys. I don't want no cow trying to eat my kids.
No, there's food source around here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's our plan. we would, we try to survive as best as we could with our knowledge. We get a base camp, like I said, that's fortified as shit. Hell, we'd even build a wall around our camp. We would have a smaller group of people, so if we do ever get in a hairy or sticky situation, we have muscle and people that, our survival rate would be higher. We'd stick away from the urban areas as much as possible. We would hunt and fish and use the streams everywhere to get most of our supplies like food and water and stuff like that. And we just try to get it safe. So that's what we do. So this is Booger and the Kremlin signing off. Always remember, people back, candy, and always remember, comment down below for what's your zombie apocalypse plan and contingency plan. Our contingency plan would be about the same as before, but with new locations. Then we try to find a farm. But always remember, people attacked. They can't handle their lives with better attention. All for the shout outs. At my normal pack dip will repeat. Full review, Canadian dippers, dual dippers, JD Hewitt, Fredo Dip, Texas Dipper 96. He hasn't been in there yet, or in a long time, but we'll have him in there. Calvin Dipper 22, Big Dipper Zach,